We live. I think we live. I said I think we live. I think we live. Salute to the family. Hopefully y'all can hear me. It's a lot of noise out here. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Salute to the family. Ah man. What's up with the family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. Thank you so much, man, for taking the time to tune in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate y'all, man. You have absolutely no idea. None whatsoever. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. I see somebody in the joint. Let me fall in here. Let me see if I can pull up in here. Who that? CB Sports TV. What's up with you, homie? Carl Burrell. You feel me? What's up with it, bro? Man, I need to see you, bro. I need to see you. I'm gonna have to pull up on you, man. What's up with it, Big Daz? Can y'all hear me? Lucchini, what's up with it? Hopefully I don't have to talk loud. I got my mic on. Hopefully I don't have to talk loud. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Lucchini, this is it. What? Lucchini falling from the sky. Let's get rich. What? Let me make sure. You said you at work, bro. You always working, bro. You a hard working man. Make sure I can. Oh yeah, I can hear myself. All right, and I can see the chat now. See, I had to break out. I'm an old man, bro. I'm an old man, so I had to break out my shit. Big Daz, I had to come out here and make sure this copper was proper today. Yeah, I know. I got you, CB. I'm gonna hit you up, bro. Yeah, I realize I ain't seen you. It's been too long, bro. I ain't seen you. I got to see you, bro. You gonna make me pull up on you. Gonna make me pull up on you, man. Salute to the family though. Thank y'all so much. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Yeah, I was outside, man, walking around, doing my grounding. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of being one with the great spirit, man, and my spirit guides and my ancestors. Just kind of just chilling, man. Being grateful this morning for real. And I said, man, let me get up in here and talk a little bit of boxing real quick, one time for the fun time. And I promised y'all I was gonna do something yesterday in the studio, and I messed around and didn't do it. So I said, man, let me get in here and do something real quick. I gotta stop doing y'all like that. You feel me? Some of y'all actually appreciate my boxing commentary. Y'all appreciate my small little old boxing mind. So I said, let me stop doing that, man. Come in here and talk a little bit. As far as my thoughts on the pre-fight, I'm kind of in this funny space, man, with the sport. Oh, let me shout out to the LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community, man. Salute to the whole entire Punch Junkie community. Salute to everybody that shows love to the platform, everybody that supports the motion, you feel me? Everybody that supports what we got going on, what we're doing, what we're building, you feel me? Salute to that. If you haven't done so, man, or if you have not, accept this as your official invitation to come over to Punch Junkie Network, www.punchjunkie.com. Will get you there. The Punch Junkie Network is the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science. It is our own social media platform. We get on there, man. We can talk boxing. We own it. We don't have to worry about being banned or barred, or we don't have to worry about a whole bunch of, weirdo activity, people talking crazy. We actually own it. We control it. You feel me? We control the traffic. Everybody's welcome. You feel me? As long as you're there to, be respectful and to be active. You know what I'm saying? And but y'all come over, man. www.punchjunkie.network is the actual website, but punchjunkie.com will get you there. And it is the last place in the world for real fans of the sweet science, man. And it's ours. We built it out. You know what I mean? We've been rocking with it for some time. You'll start to see a little bit, you'll start to see some people, some of the bigger platforms, they're starting to try to catch the wave. And so they're going to be, creating, their own apps and boxing apps and stuff like that, man, to try to emulate, what we've already established. That's cool. Ultimately it is what it is. We're running our own race. But, you know what I mean? I would definitely appreciate it if you all support the movement if you haven't been over there. And once again, punchjunkie.com will get you there, but it's the Punch Junkie Network, www.punchjunkie.network. Or you can download the mobile app, Team Apple, Team Android. Just go to your shop, to the Google Play Store or, Apple Store, and just look up Punch Junkie and the app will pop up, man. You can download the mobile app. Mobile apps are back up. We took them offline, put them on steroids, got them back up there. You feel me? Strengthen my chickens, like Rick Ross said. So we got the apps up. Man, it's good out here today. Man, it's good out here today. Go on now, Bug. I hate to have to murk you. But salute to the family. And once again, I am Junior the Truth. You can follow me everywhere via social media. With the handle Junior the Truth, JUNIORTHETRUTH, and that's over all your social media platforms. But if you're really looking for me, man, you can come catch me over on the Punch Junkie Network. But yeah, I was out here just moving around, man. Trying to I got some stuff I was supposed to be doing today, and then I got up, man, and I'm just like, I don't think I feel like it. You feel me? I don't think I feel like it, man. We'll see. You feel? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing, man. But I'm slow poking. I'm slow poking today though. And then I'm also Carl Burrell. I'm always open for some money. You feel me? So opportunity for some money might pop up. Customer might call me or something like that. Need something moved. I'm always open for some money. You feel me? I'm always open for some motherfucking money. So we'll see how that goes. Lala D, what's going on? You said said good for you, Junior. Take a small break. Lala D, I just wrote another book. I just published it. My book is available. It is a spinoff of the Punch Junkie. It's a spinoff of the Simple Truth Minute Manual, the 1-hour book that will change the way you watch the clock. Written by yours truly, Junior the Truth. It's a spinoff of it. It's complete. It is up. It's available for ebook, as well as the print version is up. This is an announcement. I haven't announced this anywhere else. I ain't done no promo for it or nothing. The print version just went live. The ebook's been up for like a week, but it's called Romance in the Moment, Intimacy and Time Management. You feel me? And the book basically is about the fact of the matter is, and I'm gonna do some more about it. I know we're here to talk boxing, but the book is available. I will put the link up in the description. You'll start seeing a promo. I'm too damn excited. You'll start to see the promo available, you know what I'm saying, on all the social media platforms, as well as over here, you know what I mean, or whatever. But it's basically a spinoff about the best ways to maximize your romance in the busy world, man. You feel me? Everything is so busy. You feel me? Everything is so busy, and we're in this world now where everything is so busy. And so I wanted to y'all know I'm a lover, for real. And I really truly believe in love and romance, and you know what I mean, the institution of men being with women. You feel me? And so I wanted to just kind of take a spill on that, man, and still stay in the self-help realm and time management. And I think that it's a lot that we can do with it. So the book is available. It is called Romancing the Moment, Intimacy and Time Management, man. So and the fact of the matter is, the majority of, in 2024, man, the majority, whether people want to admit it or not, the majority of our relationships suck. You feel me? As far as the level of intimacy, man, it sucks. And there's a lot of barriers between individuals that are, in a relationship, whether it's a relationship, long-term relationship, short-term relationship, whether it's a marriage, long-term marriage, short-term marriage. It's just a lot. You know what I mean? So let me see, who is Lorenzo? Is that Lorenzo Bond? What's up with you, homie? Salute. And so that's the fact. And so in it, I introduce, my thoughts and some practices to help improve your intimacy through time management. And I just try to give it, just that simple, practically applicable feel. So anyway, man, I'm really excited about the book. I'll do a whole bunch of talking about it, but the book is up and available. So, man, we've been working. I'm not gonna do a Romance in the Moment calendar or planner, just yet. You feel me? La la D. I ain't gonna do the planner for that just yet, because I want to see how the response to the book is. But the book is done, man, and it's up, and I'm super, super, super excited about it, man. Super excited about it. Salute to my brother, my Heart Nation Sports Podcast. He just came back from the basketball court and still feeling good, man. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, bro. But anyway, man, I know y'all here for the boxing talk, so I ain't gonna belabor the point. Let's go on and get into this boxing talk tonight. We do have the Canelo Alvarez versus Edgar Berlanga card. I think top to bottom, I think it's all right with no other. Lala D said, hold on, I can see you over here. Lala D said, Junior, I just heard about Cam Newton living with a woman, taking care of all his kids. On is it TV? Yeah, on TV, saying he still hasn't found his wife. Embarrassing. I blame both though. Speaking on sucky relationships. Well, we gon' see, y'all gonna make me. If I bring back the Black Gentleman podcast, y'all gonna support it. If I bring it back, because I'm thinking, it's a lot of these topics and stuff I be wanting to talk about. You feel me? It's I be wanting to talk about this stuff, but I want to make sure y'all gonna support it. Because if y'all ain't gonna support it, I'm not gonna waste my time. But it's a lot. I have a lot of thoughts on a lot of stuff that I see, especially relational. You know what I mean? And with this modern manhood, modern womanhood, the modern institutions and relationships, I got a lot of thoughts, but I'll be trying to yeah. Mahari said, yeah, bring that back. Mahari said, bring that on back. See, Mahari, you different, bro. You support everything I do for real, bro. You feel me? Except the Punch Junkie Network. You know what I mean? Because your ass still ain't made your way over there, and I don't understand. I got an app for you. I got the website for you. I still don't understand why you ain't took your little happy ass over there. But you feel me? It's cool. But AB said we'll support it. Salute, AB. What's up with you? Tyrell Had, I see you. Winston Lee, old school Winston Lee. I see you in the building. The guy, my brother in the building. What's up with it, bro? But anyway, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I might bring that. I might bring it back. But anyway, the card. Let's talk boxing. So the card tonight. I think that with and I've been really trying to check myself, man. I really been trying to check myself. I really been trying to check myself. So I think without any other boxing on, for sure, it's a solid, really, really good card. Solid card with nothing else going on. As far as the names that are on the card, you know what I'm saying? You got, of course, Canelo. You do have, Edgar Berlanga. You have Caleb Plant. You do have Danny Garcia versus Erislandy Lara in a title fight at middleweight. And this is Danny Garcia's first fight at middleweight and get a title shot. You know what I mean? Al Heyman is a bad man. Or maybe boxing is just that bad, but okay. So you have everything that's, with that card. You have Caleb Plant coming back in a fight versus somebody I don't know. A lot of people are downplaying the fight or whatever. I believe that this fight is going to be a good fight, actually, because I've been peeping Caleb Plant's energy, and I'm just not so certain. So we're going to see how that fight plays out. You do have Cool Boy Steph returning. He's on the card as well in a rough and tumble fight. You have Rolly Romero that I'm always entertained by, usually under most circumstances. But Rolly Romero's energy throughout the build-up and stuff to this fight, I'm not so certain. So I don't know if Rolly Romero, what if Rolly's really just locked in? You feel me? What if this is Rolly Romero? What if this is him being locked in? And what if he comes out and puts on a masterclass boxing exhibition? You feel me? Anything is possible in this thing of ours, man. Anything is possible. But you got Rolly Romero on the card. So it's, as far as name, you got Cool Boy Steph. Did I say Cool Boy Steph was returning? So, as far as the fight, you got Cool Boy Steph versus Carlos Castro. You feel me? I think that's gonna be you know what I mean? Man, I think that's gonna be it's gonna be actually a good fight, man. Castro's 30-2. Cool Boy Steph is 21-1. He took his loss on the chin. You know what I'm saying? And he's back in here for a featherweight fight, of course. I think that this fight is gonna be it's gonna be good to see Cool Boy step back in there. You know what I'm saying? So then you got Rolly Romero versus Manuel James, I think is how you say it. Hey man, Rolly is 15-2, had 2 brutal knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Manuel James 16-1-1. This is gonna be interesting. Like this is really gonna be an interesting fight between those two. I'm interested to see how Rolly is gonna look. You know what I mean? He's in there with a rough and tumble veteran. You know that could spell disaster for Rolly. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You know what I mean? Especially if but like it's crazy, bro, because I've seen Rolly struggle with fighters that are crafty. Like I've seen him struggle. I've seen him struggle with fighters that are put on pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like the only fighters he don't really struggle against are fighters who are limited, flat-footed, and stationary. You know what I'm saying? If a fighter is, you know, limited, flat-footed, like when I say limited, not a whole lot of motion, not a whole lot of rhythm, standing there, flat-footed, you feel me? Then Rolly's usually, I don't see him struggling. Those are the fighters he usually put on their back pockets. You know what I mean? Because Rolly do got some motion in the ocean. Rolly's able to move around a little bit, and Rolly hit hard. You know what I mean? So, but a fighter that is crafty, I've seen him struggle. A fighter that comes in there and it puts on pressure, I've seen him struggle. So I'll be interested to see Rolly in there tonight, man. I really truly am going to be interested, because I'm gonna tell you, if Rolly don't win tonight, it's over with. Like he got a for real win. If he don't win tonight, it's over with. And I ain't saying his career's over. His career's not gonna be over. But as far as people literally wanting to pay attention to Rolly and wanting to see him, or whatever the case may be, and giving him a high level of attention, it's gonna be over with. You know what I mean? It's gonna be over with. Jared Evergreen, what's up with your homie? Salute. I can't see who that is. Is that? I act like I can't just look on here. I think that was Mac of the South. I think that was Macadocious Mac of the South. Let me see. Where'd my chat go? I can't even see the chat on here. Here we go. Yeah, Macadocious Mac of the South. Salute. Jared Evergreen, what's up? Winston Lee said Rolly been training with that brother Ishmael, and he's a great teacher of boxing. So maybe Rolly's been locked in, man. Yeah. Salute to the guy. I see you. Maybe he's just locked in. So I'm interested to see if he's gonna be locked in. You know what I mean? I'm really interested to see if he's gonna be locked in. If he ain't locked in, then shit, I don't know. Craig L, what's good with you, homie? Salute. I see y'all said salute to 78. I don't see 78 in here, but salute 8 if you in here, bro. Salute to you. Main biker, what's up with you, homie? Salute. Yeah, if Rolly loses, especially if he gets knocked out, man, it's not gonna be good, bro. It's not gonna be good. Damn, my phone didn't dim for some reason. It might not be good, bro. It might be about to pass out. So let me finish up, man, so I can get out of here. If my phone drop, you know how that go. But yeah, so that's Rolly. We have what in the hell? Cool Boy Stab Rolly. Caleb Plant versus Trevor McCumbee. Trevor McCumbee is undefeated. We've seen Plant in there before with, you know, an undefeated fighter that nobody really knew. That was the fight in Nashville. I actually went to that fight. I think this fight might pan up to be the same, but there's some energy from Caleb Plant, man, that I really don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. It's some energy from him I really don't like. So, you know, he's kind of got that energy that he's not really too sure of himself based on what I feel. So we gonna see, man. Plant 22-2, only losses to David Benavidez and Canelo Alvarez. So Caleb Plant still is who Caleb Plant is. So I'm interested to see how this fight pans out with him. Erislandy Lara versus Danny Garcia. Well, let me go to Erislandy Lara versus Danny Garcia, man. I think this is gonna be interesting, an interesting fight for the most part. But I'm gonna tell you, and this is how I look at it. Erislandy Lara versus Danny Garcia in their prime. This is not even really a conversation. Both fighters in their prime. This ain't even really a real conversation. Um, this ain't no real conversation. Erislandy Lara by miles. You feel me? They're not in their primes though, and the thing that concerns me though, honestly speaking, and I'm gonna be very, very honest with you. I think Danny Garcia got 1 foot out the game. I think Danny Garcia got 1 foot out the game, and I really believe this is his last hurrah. I believe Erislandy Lara really wants to unify the middleweight division. You feel me? Like, I think Erislandy Lara really wants to unify the middleweight division, and Danny Garcia is another notch under the belt that can help him accomplish that. You feel me? Hold on. Let me see if I put my towel over the thing, if this might help. I think my camera might be getting a little too hot. You feel me? I think the camera might be getting a little too hot. Let me see if I can do this like this, yo. This ain't finna work. Let's see if that helped. See if that helped the camera cool off a little bit. But yeah, King Von 86 say Danny getting money outside of boxing. He's straight, man. He getting money outside of boxing. You gotta realize, man, these dudes is like in their mid-30s now. They've been boxing since they was 6, 7, 8, like they kids, been they kids. Man, it's time to start looking at doing other stuff, man. That's just like the truth. It's time to start doing other stuff with life. Also, hopefully we jump back live. And you got other money rolling in, so that's gonna be a hard sell. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a hard sell. So dang, this thing is on the camera. So I got Erislandy Lara in that fight, man. You know what I mean? I got Erislandy Lara winning that fight. I don't think that there's anything that Danny Garcia is going to be able to do. I know that Erislandy Lara doesn't move as much as he used to, and I do know that Danny Garcia does have power, and I'm interested to see how his power carries up to middleweight. But Danny Garcia's been inactive, man. Like, he's been out the ring 2 years. You feel me? He's been out the ring 2 years. Erislandy Lara has been a little more, slightly more active, but more active nonetheless. And he's been active enough to actually get a title. So he has a title at middleweight. You feel me? So he's the middleweight champion for the WBA. Man, I got Erislandy Lara. I believe that Erislandy Lara, stylistically, I believe that, you know, he's going to be able to outclass, outgun, outmaneuver Danny Garcia still. I could be wrong, man. I could be all the way wrong, but Erislandy Lara at, what is he, 41 years old? Him at 41, I still believe that he can beat, I believe that he's going to beat Danny Garcia, man. Yeah, that's what Snacks beat. What's up with you, homie? So, Main Biker said he want to see Lara progress, but I don't know. I got a bad feeling. You think Danny gonna get him, bro? I think. Well, you know, fighters, it comes in different ways, right? Sometimes fighters take that time off and they come back better. You feel me? They come back better. I don't know, man. And I think that, like, even with because we had these dudes at welterweight, right? And when I say these dudes, because I know we just recently seen some cryptic messaging, of course, from Errol Spence with him potentially moving up to middleweight, you know, and all that stuff, right? And 154, the work is at 154, but ultimately the ultimate stop is going to be 160 for these dudes that had that stuff jumping at middleweight. I mean, at 147. The thing is, though, it's not going to be the same. It's not the same as what happened at 147. You know what I mean? Too much time, too much downtime, too much off time, too much stuff going on with the PBC or whatever the case may be. Too much inactivity, and so it's not going to be. It don't have the same zest when you're talking about Errol Spence, Danny Garcia, and you talking about these dudes going to middleweight. You feel me? Danny Garcia's best bet to get a big payday, man, in my opinion, is to fight Boots in Philly. That's the best chance to get a payday. Go fight Boots in Philly at 154. He'll take that fight. Go get a boost fight at 154, bro, in Philly. Sell that motherfucker out, pay-per-view, and dance off into the sunlight and do your part to pass the baton to the next generation. Cause ain't none of these other dudes trying to do it. You feel me? And that's just that, man. That's the, that's the reality of it. Ain't nobody else trying to pass that baton to Boots. You know what I mean? Yeah, go fight Boots in Philly, pack that joint out, sell out, pay-per-views. Y'all pop that good shit, and go ahead on and dance out into the sunset, man. That's the big payday. That's the big fight. That's the big. If you want to get back on pay-per-view and you want to get the last hoorah, let that be it. I just stylistically, man, I just don't. Even with Laura being more stationary, I don't think that there's anything that Danny Garcia is going to be able to do. He got that, like we all know, he got the heavy hands, he got the I call it the no look left hook. You know what I'm saying? But he got that big no look left hook. But outside of that, I'm not sure he's going to be able to do anything to offset and stop what Erislandy Laura is going to do. I got Erislandy Laura, man, winning. It's going to be I think it's going to be a unanimous decision. I don't think it's going to be a stoppage. If it is going to be a stoppage, it'll be Laura. It ain't gonna be no stoppage, man. I don't see that fight being a stoppage. I think the only chance that it'll be a stoppage is if Laura get clipped by Danny Garcia. Now that I really think about it, if it's a stoppage, it'll be Danny Garcia clipping Laura and landing one of them left hooks and getting him up out of here. You feel me? And that would have to take place in the early to mid rounds. So that would have to take place. It ain't gonna take place in 1, 2, 3 because I think Laura's gonna be too sharp. It'll be maybe somewhere between 4 to 6. That's the only way. If that happens, then of course I see Laura. I see Danny Garcia beating Laura. Berlanga versus Canelo Alvarez. I got Canelo Alvarez winning this fight. I think he's gonna stop Edgar Berlanga. I think he's gonna stop him in the it'll be after 6. It'll be the late mid rounds. It'll be closer to the middle, but after 6. So I'm saying I think somewhere between 7 and 9. For some reason, round 9 keeps jumping up in my mind, so I think 9. Snacks B said he think Laura gonna pick Danny apart. I think so too, bro. Too much inactivity, bro. Too much inactivity, and then you coming back. I'm sorry to bounce back and forth, y'all, but this is what I do. Too much inactivity. Danny was a stationary target in a lot of times he was a stationary target at 147. So now you older, inactivity, and heavier, bro. He gonna be a stationary target for Laura. It's gonna be target practice. You feel me? Lala D said that's another thing. Danny can never seem to catch anyone with that sloth hook. He couldn't touch Porter, Spence, Thurman. Yeah, and the thing about it too, though, he couldn't catch anybody. He couldn't catch anybody that's a A level or above. You know what I'm saying? None of the elites, and we all know that Laura, even at 41 years old, man, he's still an elite level talent, bro. He's still an elite level boxer. Laura's gonna die being an elite level boxer. That's just what that is. You feel me? So I don't believe that Danny's gonna be able to catch him. The timing's gonna be off. Like, and I'm not wishing this. Like, I'm not hoping this. And then Angel Garcia was also talking about how Danny don't spar. He doesn't do a lot of sparring. He only spars when he prepares for fights and so on and so forth. So if you're not sparring, it's like everything else, right? It's muscle memory, it's muscle twitch. Like if you're inactive, you're really inactive. You feel me? And if Danny's been inactive, and we've seen Danny, on social media and stuff like that, when Danny's not active, he's really inactive. It's not like other fighters that we know, and especially historical or recent history fighters that like Floyd. When Floyd's not fighting, he's somewhere in or around the gym. We see Bud. When Bud's not fighting, he's somewhere in or around the gym. When we see Boots not fighting, he's somewhere in or around the gym. Like, we see these dudes being in and around the gym all the time. And so I think that ultimately, when it's all said and done, we don't see that from Danny. When Danny's not in the gym, Danny's not fighting, man, Danny's living his life. You know what I mean? As he deserves. Plus, he's had some things going on. His father's had some health issues. You know, Danny's a father now. You know, so on and so forth. So I just think that I think that, like I said, as far as fighters who are still hungry, Erislandy Lara is a better fighter first and foremost. You know, if we're being honest, Lara is a better fighter. He's more active, and he will be still more hungrier of the two. Because let's be clear, Lara has still never had that reign. He still never had that his moment where he's been him. You know what I mean? And as talented and as an elite level of talent as Lara was, he still never had that time where he's just been him. Like, yeah, it's Erislandy Lara. You feel me? That time where it was his time, it was robbed by him. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. He was robbed by it, and he was robbed from it with his loss to Canelo Alvarez in a fight that literally was a robbery. It was a close fight that didn't go his way. I'll say it that way. You feel me? I'm not gonna call it a robbery, but it was a very close fight that I felt he won. That was his moment, and that was the time where Lara was gonna be him. Never had his time. You see what I'm saying? And so this is his shot at that time. And I don't think that an inactive, halfway in, halfway out Danny Garcia is going to offset his time, man. That's just the truth, man. And shout out to Danny Garcia, shout out to his family, shout out to, you know, his father, everybody, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like we know with boxing, if you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man, you might as well go on, head on and pack it up. Unless you're going to do like some sort of farewell tour where you're going to face like lower level competition. If you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, man, it's going to be a wrap for you. You'll go in there and get your ass tortured by Blair Cobb. If you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you'll go in there and you will get your ass tortured by Blair the Flair Cobb. So, you know, it's a good thing to look at going ahead and transitioning, you know what I'm saying? Not transitioning, but, you know, figuring out what's next. So we'll see. This is, and this will be a whole lot to unpack for Danny Garcia. We'll see. Lara is going to come out and be who Lara is, I feel. And not just that, though. I think, man, y'all got to understand, man, like, Lara, this is what he do, bro. And I think that he going to come out and really look to make a statement and prove a point. And if he gets if the opportunity presents itself for him to stop Danny Garcia, he's going to stop him. If the opportunity presents itself for Lara to stop Danny Garcia, he's going to stop him. You feel me? And it'll be like round 9. You know what I'm saying? Those rounds where fighters got to bite down and figure out if they really still want to do this or not. That's not a place for a person who's halfway in, halfway out the sport, man. I'm just trying to tell you. Salute to Danny Garcia's, but that fight, you know, we're gonna see a lot from that fight. Edgar Berlanga versus Canelo Alvarez, man. I'm gonna keep it a whole brick right now. Once again, I'm cheering for Edgar Berlanga. I'm not going to, you know what I mean, as a fan of the sport of boxing, man. I have a code that, you know what I mean, I adhere to, that I stick by. I've always had it. I actually want so badly to like, I did like Canelo Alvarez. I liked Canelo Alvarez a lot. And I wanted so badly I want so badly to really truly be able to be a fan of Canelo Alvarez, man. I'm not going to play with you all. But I don't mess with, it's 3 things I don't mess with. I don't mess with, first and foremost, I guess I'll put them in the level of importance. From the biggest to the least, from the most important to the least. Most importantly, within the sport of boxing, I do not mess with drug cheaters. Anybody, if drug cheating is anywhere near your name, I don't mess with it. You feel me? I cannot support you if drug cheating is anywhere attached to your name. I cannot mess with you, and I cannot mess with your legacy. This is the honest to God truth. This is me as a fighting fan. I'm not one of them people that, oh, he paid his dues, he paid his time, he did his suspension, get over it, blah, blah. I'm not one of them dudes. If drug cheating is anywhere attached to your name and you've admitted to it, been caught, been popped, served time, whatever the case may be, I'm not messing with you and your leg. I will still watch your fights. all of that stuff. But as far as me putting you in that space, I'm not gonna be able to do it. That's just the truth, and that's just me. I don't expect people to, adhere to my code. Everybody, underrated darkness. What's up with you, homie? King Vonnie, I ain't sure I spoke to you. What's up with the King Vonnie? Frank from the land, Felix Nunez, Jared 011 Green. Salute to everybody, man. But if drug cheating is attached to your name, I'm not messing with you. You know what I mean? I'm not messing with you. So that's the first one. Is drug cheats. Drugs and combat sports do not mix. You know what I mean? The second one is going to be ducking. You know what I'm saying? If your legacy is plagued with you ducking fights, with you not taking on the best competition, with you avoiding certain fighters for whatever reasons, with you strategically moving around, and I've seen Canelo strategically move around 154, strategically move around 160, strategically move around 168, strategically move around 175. If you are strategically moving around and avoiding the best fights when it is time for those best fights, I'm not finna mess with it. And I don't care nothing about you coming out and saying you fought the best fighters out there. You might have fought the best fighters or you might have fought, you could have fought Hall of Famers. It's fighters who have plenty of Hall of Famers on their resume, but they were not in Hall of Fame form when you fought them. You fought competition and you fought these fighters, but you did not fight them when they were in their best form. You feel me? I don't care nothing about you fighting, pulling Jermell Charlo up 2 weight classes and fighting him in a fight where he's gun shy and then beating him. Like, I'm not on that. He was not the best at 168 when you fought him. He was the best at 154 when you fought him. You understand what I'm saying? So on one, and this is where I get irate or I get unsettled with all these boxing pundits and reporters and all these people, because on one breath you'll say, man, we got weight classes for a reason. There's weight classes for a reason. Boxing has weight classes for a reason. And then on the next hand, you come out and you celebrate Canelo for beating Jermell Charlo, who was obviously there for a payday. He's obviously the best fighter at 154. He wasn't the best fighter at 168. He wasn't the best fighter at 160. You feel me? He wasn't there. He wasn't daring to be great. He was daring to get paid. You feel me? He was daring to get paid. And so, but meanwhile, at 154, when you were at 54, you danced around them dudes. When you became a titleist at 160 and you beat old Miguel Cotto, not the Hall of Fame Miguel Cotto, not the Miguel Cotto that had the afro that still had hair. You feel me? Not that Miguel Cotto. Not even the Miguel Cotto. Man, you didn't beat him. Beat a different Miguel Cotto. Older Miguel Cotto. On the way out the door, Miguel Cotto. You beat him, got the title, and then you did not even defend. You didn't even campaign at 160 with the title. You campaigned at 155. Like, I didn't forget that shit. I'm really a boxing fan. Like, I'm really for real. Like, I didn't forget that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I still remember Corey Spink's ring entrance against Ricardo Mayorga. You feel me? When he did the Murder Man dance. Like, I don't forget. You understand what I'm saying? I was just talking to somebody yesterday about when Riddick Bowe was it Riddick Bowe and Holyfield? Who was it? It was Riddick Bowe and not Holyfield. Who was it? It was Riddick Bowe versus somebody. The parachute. Motherfucker flew the parachute into the ring. Yeah, I still remember that stuff. You understand what I'm talking about? You campaigned at 155, bro. So you weren't, and this was when both Charlos, Demetrius Andrade, I think Laura, all of these dudes was at, I think he had already beat Laura by then. But still, it was a close fight that warranted a rematch. But all them dudes was at 54. He campaigned at 55. And then we all know Triple G was at 160. We all know that the WBC tried to mandate the 160 fight, the 160-pound fight, with versus the unification bout versus Triple G, Gennady Golovkin, and Canelo Alvarez fell out with the WBC. Went on this tear where he wouldn't even accept the WBC belts. You feel me? Because he refused to fight Gennady Golovkin when Gennady Golovkin was in that terrorist form. When he was in that form of terrorizing. You understand what I'm saying? And it wasn't until Gennady Golovkin fought Danny Jacobs, and Danny Jacobs was able to shine the light on the holes in Triple G's game, that then Canelo Alvarez felt comfortable to come out and actually fight Triple G. I remember all of that. So if there's any, and then we've also seen what Canelo Alvarez has done and how he's danced around David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, the El Monstero, the El Monstrero. You feel me? Nah, bro. Like, so if there's any ducking associated with you, I'm not, for me, and I'm talking about me, I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about me as a fan. Man, I can't hold you in the same regard as the greats, bro. Especially when you talking about the Mexican greats, bro. When you talking about, you feel me, Eric Morales, you talking about Salvador Sanchez, you feel me? You talking about Julio Cesar Chavez. You feel me? You talking about Salvador Sanchez, who at the age of 21 had like, did he have like 9 or 10 title defenses? I think he had like 9 title defenses by 21, at the age of 21, bro. Man, we talking about greatness, bro. Yeah, we talking about for real, like greatness, bro. And you can't sit there, D-Man Jr., what's up with you, bro? You can't sit there and like, you can't even hold a candle to these dudes, man. Like, they won't let me see my chat this way. Yeah, you can't, there we go. You can't hold a candle to these dudes, man. You can't hold Juan Manuel Marquez. Like, these dudes, you can't really hold a candle to them dudes. So, I can't, any ducking associated with your name, bro, I can't. You know what I'm saying? And then lastly, I don't believe in this mythical, I don't believe in these mythical things like people coming out. And then the other last thing I mess with, I don't mess with like manufactured mythical things, bro. I mess with the truth. I mess with the reality. I mess with what can be proven. You feel me? And what can be proven is we're sitting here watching Canelo dance around David Benavidez to the point that he's not going to fight David Benavidez. And we know David Benavidez is the best fighter for him to be fighting. That's the fight that everybody wants to see. You know, regardless of who's, you know, trying to talk to him, who wants an interview, who wants to not fall out with him. We also watched, and this is the last one, and I'm gonna move on. We also watched the introduction of, the what was it called? I can't even remember, the WBC franchise champion. That shit was created when we had our first LDBC reunion in Houston, Texas. It was created, and Jamal Charlo became the WBC champion right before his fight versus Brandon the Cannon Adams, because Canelo Alvarez absolutely refused to make a fight with Jamal Charlo. Like, I was here for that, bro. And I actually spent time with the WBC representative who was there on site. I spent time with him, and he told us what it was. He told us exactly what it was. He told us what was going on. He spoke exactly, he spoke exactly about what was going on. Period. And how they needed to stay in good graces with Canelo, and they wasn't gonna make him do nothing. Period. The franchise title was to hide Canelo Alvarez, and it went on, and you saw everybody who was associated with the franchise title from throughout all of the divisions, they were associated with ducking. You feel me? Vasily Lomachenko, he was running from Devin the Dream Haney, associated with ducking. Teofimo Lopez got the title. He was running from Devin the Dream Haney. He was running from Hill, associated with ducking. Like, that franchise title became synonymous with people moving around, avoiding the best fights to be made in their divisions. Period. Point blank. End of discussion. I ain't coming off that. That title is forever cemented with Canelo Alvarez, bro. So that's that. So we've watched him dance around, and I don't mess around with the fake storylines. You know what I'm saying? I'm old school. I like stuff to be shown and proved. I like stuff to be shown and proved. I like people to show and prove. You feel me? If you tell me you the best, you gotta go prove you the best. Show it to me. Don't talk me to death. Show it to me. I'm one of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. So you know, that's just where I'm at with it. No disrespect to nobody, nothing like that. But you know, that's the stuff I have to stand on. So I don't mess with drug cheating. I don't mess with, excuse me, I don't mess with drug cheating. I don't mess with ducking, and I don't mess with false storylines. You know what I mean? Somebody be in the face of the sport of boxing. We never see the numbers. We never know the numbers. We don't know how many pay-per-views being sold. None of that stuff. Meanwhile, you have these other fighters that motherfuckers talk about every day. Every day you fire up the computer, you talking about certain fighters. You know what I'm saying? Every day they're talked about. Whether it's Tank Davis, whether it's Devin Adrien Haney, you feel me? Whether it's Shakur Stevenson, every day these fighters are Shakur Stevenson. These fighters are talked about. But you're telling me somebody else is the face of the sport of boxing, and we don't ever really know the numbers, and everybody else's numbers are under the microscope, scrutinized, combed through. You got promoters coming out and telling you what somebody's worth, what they ain't worth, what they should earn, what they shouldn't earn, so on and so forth. But we got this person who we never see the numbers. We don't know the numbers. All you tell us is this a big event, and ain't nobody like a Canelo, ain't nothing like a Canelo event. Come on, man. We see the smoke and mirrors. I see the smoke and mirrors. So I don't mess around with that. That's just the truth. Now, as far as this fight is concerned, you know what I'm saying? Him versus Berlanga. Edgar Berlanga is not ready for this fight. Edgar Berlanga should be fighting. He should be fighting Caleb Plant, like I talked about. He should be fighting Caleb Plant. You feel me? Edgar Berlanga has not even worked his way through the Jose Uzaki level, the Anthony the Dog Durrell level. He hasn't even worked his way through that level, let alone the Caleb Plant, you know what I'm saying? David Morrell, you know, David Morrell is more atop the division. I don't know though, but it was still, I think it would still be a good fight between David Morrell Jr. and Edgar Berlanga. You feel me? So this is no knock on Edgar Berlanga, and you know, Edgar Berlanga and his team and everybody that might possibly see this or hear these sentiments. This is no knock on the youngin. I have absolutely no problem, no issue with the youngin. I want the youngin to progress in his time. Like, I want him to progress in his time. I want him to do great things. I want all of these dudes to do great things. I want him to go and do great things. But this is not his time, and this is a fight that could possibly ruin that kid, you know what I'm saying, and ruin his career, and a career that he could make a hell of a lot more money than just the money that'll be made in this one fight. You feel me? And that's the stuff that people who are moving the careers of these fighters, these managers, promoters, team trainers, parents, coaches, like everybody, this is the stuff that y'all got to look at. Like, y'all got to stop missing the big picture. Like, y'all got to stop coming off of the big picture. You feel me? Y'all got to stop coming off of the big picture. You got to keep people's careers in the mind of like the big picture. And you got to move these fighters and do the things that are best for these fighters. And you know, we chase dollars and we get away from that, in my opinion. He's not ready for this fight. I got Canelo stopping Edgar. And like I said, I think I said before, like round 7 to 9. You feel me? Now, there is a way that Edgar can win, in my opinion. Edgar is a big puncher. He's young. You feel me? He's going to have to come in, and he's going to have to, like, literally look to be strong, to be big, to be aggressive, and to put Canelo on the defensive, bro. He's going to have to put Canelo on the defensive. And I need him to be able to do it all while working behind the jab, because he's a bigger, stronger kid. And I need him to be able to establish his jab, and then he's going to have to throw some shit with conviction and get Canelo's, not just his, he's going to have to get Canelo's attention and his respect. If he gets Canelo's attention and respect early, and makes Canelo gun shy, then I think he'll be able to have some room to actually work. You feel me? But he's gonna have to not show Canelo any respect. He's gonna have to come in and be the bigger, stronger, younger, more youthful kid. And he's gonna have to weather the storm when he gets hit, because he's gonna get hit. So he's gonna have to weather the storm when he gets hit and get right back on it. You feel me? Get right back on it. And he's gonna have to stay that way throughout the duration of the fight. But I think that if he's able to make it messy, make it ugly, he might be able to catch Canelo with some big shit early, and possibly, though we've never really seen Canelo hurt, you know what I mean, possibly hurt him and do some shit we ain't never seen before. But that's his only shot. He can't come in here trying to box with Canelo. He can't come in. He can't come in here trying to get Canelo's respect on the boxing side. He got to be a big, young, strong, stupid kid. I know it sounds wild, but he got to come in there and he has to do those things, and he has to make it ugly, and he got to go in there and fight Canelo, bro. Not no boxing. He got to go in there and fight, bro. He got to show him no respect. He got to clinch dirty. He got to push him. He got to point up his elbows when they clinch. He got to push Canelo's face. He got to mush him. He got to mug him. Like, he got to, when Canelo comes in, he got to push Canelo head down. Like, he got to make it a nice, rough and tumble and ugly fight, bro. Period. Show him absolutely no respect. Show him absolutely no respect. He said he might just bite Canelo. Might have to bite him. We didn't see him bite before. Might have to bite him, but it has to be ugly, bro. If he's not coming in there and he's not willing to make it ugly, rough and tumble, then we're going to see him get out of there. We're going to see Canelo get in the groove. He going to get to rolling around, moving, doing what he do. He going to get to landing some shit to the body. You feel me? He going to get to landing shit to the body. He going to get Berlanga tired. He going to drain him. He going to take him into the deep waters, and he going to drown him because he's not ready for this level, man. And once again, like I said, there's no disrespect to nobody. I'm going to tell you the truth. If Berlanga was to go out there and win, it'd be great for the sport of boxing. It would be great for the sport of boxing. It would be great for the sport of boxing. If Edgar Berlanga beats Canelo Alvarez, I have the latest issue of the magazine done. The latest issue of the Punch Junkie magazine is done. I'm going to change the cover, and I'm going to put Edgar Berlanga on the cover. I'm going to put Edgar Berlanga on the cover and release it. And then this whole next week, it's going to be Edgar Berlanga week, all week. I'm not going to do nothing but talk about Edgar Berlanga. If Edgar Berlanga goes out there and does this, y'all don't understand how you don't understand, man. I might get a Terror Squad tattoo. I'm lying, but it sound good. It's going to be Edgar Berlanga week, all week, bro. I'm gonna grow my hair, and I'm gonna get like a low Puerto Rican buzz cut, and I'm gonna put some lines in my eyebrows like Edgar Berlanga. I'm gonna dress like Edgar Berlanga all week, and I'm gonna give me one of them. Now I get a Terror Squad, one of them. Y'all know they had them Instagram jewelry companies where you can get the I Rock Ice Little Daddy. You can get the I Rock Ice Little Daddy chain with my chain hang low. I'll get one of them with the Terror Squad, bro, and get my eyebrows parted. You feel me? Like, I'm gonna do the damn fool if Edgar Berlanga put this win. Hey, D-Man Jr. said you get it, I'm gonna do it too. I'm gonna slit my eyebrows, man. I'm gonna put a slit in my eyebrows. It's gonna be Terror Squad. I ain't gonna listen to nothing but Fat Joe all week, bro. You know Fat Joe, my guy. Anyway, I've been listening to Fat Joe since 1995. You feel me? When I went on my first recruiting trip to the University of Pittsburgh, and they was playing Fat Joe. Hustling is the key to success. Money is the key to sex. Like, that was the coolest shit in the world. You feel me? I went into the salute to I ain't gonna say their names, bro. I ain't gonna say their names because, you know, they all married now, and, you know, they got kids and everything. You feel me? Some of them got children who attend the University of Pittsburgh and shit, man. So I ain't gonna say their names. But salute to my hosts who end up being my teammates at the University of Pittsburgh. And I went in, and you know, they was in there. They was smoking dope. You understand what I'm talking about? They was drinking malt liquor. They had the you feel me? They had the women folks that was in there, and you know, the girls, you feel me? And it was whatever. And I walked in there like wow. And all the while, Fat Joe was, hustling is the key to success. Money is the key to sex. I'm listening to Fat Joe, Big Pun. It ain't nothing but it's gonna be Terror Squad week. If Edgar Berlanga pull this off, man, I might get a temporary Terror Squad tattoo on my face. You feel me? If he pull this off, man, I'm gonna know something, bro. Like I ain't even finna play with you. But it ain't happening, man. Unfortunately, man. So, but I am, you know, it's boxing. This is what we've come to get. This is what we've come to expect. And I think that, like I said, if Edgar Berlanga pulls this off, it'll be good for the sport of boxing, and for various reasons. It'll be good for the sport of boxing. But you know, that's a tall task, like we said, and I don't really see it happening. I got Canelo Alvarez winning by stoppage round 9. Yeah. Lala D said, if Berlanga wins, I'm wearing a t-shirt with no bra with that Puerto Rican conky frog on it. Laugh out loud. Oh man. So it's gonna be, and you're gonna pour water, and I'm going to pour water on my chest. Wet t-shirt contest at Lala D's. So if Edgar Berlanga wins, it's gonna be a wet t-shirt at Lala's. You feel me? Lala D said, damn, we gotta see Edgar Berlanga get stopped. Yeah, we gotta see Berlanga. Yeah, he gonna get stopped, man. He gonna get stopped, Lala. It ain't even gonna be nothing nice. But anyway, man, I gotta go, man. I've been on here long enough, y'all. How long we been on here? We've been on here over 30 minutes. I think I can't even see that shit. Oh, 56 minutes on a Friday. College football is on. College football today is on. I got to go see who Lee Corso picking. Man, I got to figure out if I'm going to ride up to Pittsburgh for the backyard brawl. Man, I got to go. Salute to y'all, though, man. Thank y'all so much for taking time tuning in. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate it. Y'all be sure to go over to the Punch Junkie Network. Lala D, you ain't over there on the Punch Junkie Network. www.punchjunkie.com. Go to the network, or you can download the app, the Punch Junkie app. I ain't seen you over there, Lala D. You got to get over there and create your profile. I'm going to be salty with you. But salute to y'all, man. Really, truly, genuinely, really appreciate y'all, man. It's JuniorTheTruth signing off. Man, shout out to everybody that fell through. This JuniorTheTruth signing off. Give me your daily reminder to view your life like a paradise. Until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a high-born player made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby. And I'm gone.